This is my second take. I feel like I need to say that in order for this to be honest. Anyway, this is my poem, That Dead God. This is the first poem I'm doing on my channel. It's one that I wrote a while ago, and I actually just wrote the end of it just now to kind of tie it all together. So, hope it, you can connect with it on some level. I have found the silence that so many crave, and that I had hoped for so many days. I wanted to live quietly because the storm was deafening, and I couldn't ever make it stop because I was always questioning. Everything I knew, everything I cared about, that storm broke it to pieces beyond every decent doubt. It was screaming, tearing, clawing, gnashing, wind ripping at my clothes, hail pelting at my face, and I was frigid to my bones. And that noise was never ending, and the roar would never cease, and the storm would bring me to my knees where I could only weep. And pray a desperate prayer. A prayer to a dead God I didn't think was there. I did it anyway. It flowed forth from my soul without a single word to say. A piece of what was whole. A prayer of scorn. A prayer of loss. A prayer that had no meaning. A prayer I simply tossed. Into void and dark, into chaos and cold, drowned out by all the noise, the storm would keep its hold. That dead God could not hear me, that dead God could not care, that dead God would not save me, that dead God was not there. But then I made it through. And it was quiet. And it was silent. I saw on the horizon the place I was before, and I knew that I had made it beyond that darkest storm. That dead God rose me up, living and defiant, and whether he was here or not, I felt that present triumph. It was peaceful and serene, the calm that I had hoped for, but I couldn't shake the thought that I was here for so much more than silence. That dead God that had pulled me from the wailing of the seas, he told me there was so much more the world could be for me. No, I'm not here for silence. I'm here for harmony. I'm not just here to escape dissonance, but to find a living symphony, a grand cacophony, the cosmic beauty, reverent beyond all comprehension, passion blooming from the sea. No, I'm not just here to be. I'm not just some machine. I won't just sit in silence to maintain this pleasant scene. So the quiet's not enough. I don't just want out of the storm. I'll make it through the cold to make it to the warm, to make it to my paradise. It's worth it in the end, to make it past the freezing blight and live how I'd intend. That dead God brought me life, but I won't squander it. All right? I will not run from strife. I will not simply sit. My paradise is not silent. It is alive and it is vibrant. It's not a simple quiet. It's a roaring waterfall, a rapid river running, a view over it all, a choir, a band, an orchestra, a song sang by rocks and trees through the winters long. I will not go quiet into that good night. I'll be building, moving, living, breathing. I'll fight with all my might. I'll do it out of spite. That storm puts up a fight, but I'll never settle for silence when I could live for paradise. So I'll enter that storm, stronger than I was before. I'll make it through that dark storm. I've been through it before, and with me through that dark storm, that dead God is my oar. When I'm in my shambled ship, that dead God makes me warm. That dead God makes me more. Although that dark storm swells strong, loud, fast, and pure, that dead God lives within me, and of that I am sure. And I know that when I reach paradise, I will live in peace forevermore. And I know when I reach paradise, that dead God will calm the storm. He will walk across the waters. He will comfort those who mourn, because when we think that God is dead, he'll rise again once more. That God you say is dead, he lives inside of me, inside of every word, every breath I breathe. My faith does not quiet me. It dispels no ounce of doubt. It makes me not ignorant of what I am without. It's a dissonance, a contrast, a light against my dark, and through the clash of rock and steel there will be a spark that ignites so bright a burning fire deep within your soul, blazing passion, hope, and ire, love that overflows. The storm that I faced is nothing to me now, because the storm that is within, though I know not how, it speaks to me now, it leads me now. That dead God lives within me and keeps with me now. That dead God, he can hear me. That dead God, he does care. That dead God, he saved me. And that dead God, he is there. It's good. That was good.